wear a Rolex because everyone knows what Rolex is. Wear an IWC because it's people don't know, or what's the crack? But it doesn't make sense because the Rolex Explorer was his first real mechanical watch. So that was his first real mechanical watch. IWC is also a mechanical watch.
At that time, it was Rolexes are for people who are from this whole other walk of life, and it's erudite and it's upper crust, and you can't be wearing a Rolex with a hoodie playing music when you're introducing yourself to the world. And maybe he was right, but as we figured out, you actually really can go on stage.
I think it's very much changed as well. Like when I first started buying watches, and I would say to my accountants, like, I would love to buy this watch every single time, and they were like,
that's right.
Okay. Whereas now it's like, I read an article on you where they said John Mayer has blown half his fortune on watches.
CNBC did an article that says John Mayer blew a quarter or a third of his earnings on watches, and that very outlet would go on to write stories about the incredible investment potential of watches and how everyone should take a look at it in their portfolio. And I went, do you want to delete that story yet?
Watches as investments. Watches are often seen as investments, but approach carefully, treat with care, know what you're buying. Certain pieces indeed increase in value, but it's got to do with three factors. Is there demand? How rare is the watch? What is the availability of a watch? If it misses one of these 3 points, the watch will never increase in value. Give you a quick example. There's extremely rare watches out there, watches you've never heard of, Air Lion, Air Giant, but there's no demand for them. These watches on paper could go for 30, 40, 50,000 pounds, but in reality, it only goes for a couple of grand, even cheaper, because there is no demand. A vintage Daytona is extremely rare. It's even more rare to find now.
An incredible perpetual.
The new Google Pixel 8 at Currys.
No, I don't want a Google Pixel. Climate tree.
I want to sort of gauge the intrinsic sentimental value of this watch for you. Would you trade this watch to keep this watch?
Honestly, I would trade every watch on this table for that watch.
Oh, I get it.
Every watch. Like that one, and especially the guy that I bought that with passed away last year.
I see.
And so that means a hell of a lot more to me, like even now. Like obviously it's my first watch, but even now that's like, I would trade everything for that.
Everything.
I would cry if I lost that watch.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And that alone is insight into how collectors see watches, is that this is the most valuable watch on the table when it comes to the heart and soul and